Hey everyone, back again. Today we're going to be going over a couple of quick things. One is Pokemon pricing. Um, if you bought low and sold high, good on you. You made a shitload of money. I sold a PSA 9 first edition Venusaur for just over $12,000 a few months ago. Now they're selling for like $4,000. Bought the Venusaur at $1,500. So if you bought at $1,500, even if you're selling now at $4,000, you're still making a ridiculously good return on your investment. If you bought at $12,000 and you're selling at $4,000, you lost your shirt. So timing's all relative when it comes to this stuff. So something you really need to keep in mind. We'll go over that in another video another time. But one thing you need to keep in the back of your head that's super important if you want to try and actually make all kinds of stock money. And again, I don't know what the fuck I'm at. I'm not an advisor or anything like that. You shouldn't be listening to me probably. Probably going to lose all your money. People are going to laugh at you for being an idiot. So, one thing you need to keep in the back of your mind is timing is everything with this stuff. Everyone's freaking the fuck out because, prices are going to zero. You know, the Charizard, it was $7,000, now it's down $1,500. It's going to be worth, $25 the next year. Blah, 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 and people start panicking. And that's when you tend to lose your shirt. So, one thing you need to realize if you haven't been in this hobby for, a few years, generally what happens is around Christmas, prices go down. Ooh, big secret for anyone who didn't know. Usually after Black Friday, it starts to go down. You're looking at anywhere from a 20 to 30% decline in prices of their maximum around Black Friday. They'll stabilize in January. Usually they'll stay steady till March. March, when everyone gets their taxes back, going in April, that's when it starts going up again. Up and up and up. Nosedives again. Up and up and up and up. Generally, what happens? Last year in Pokemon, that didn't happen around Christmas. So if you've only been in Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Or any type of cardboard stonking, you don't know that. And the thing that you really need to keep in the back of your mind is next year is Pokemon's 25th anniversary. Prices are going to go up. Next year, as long as the Olympics go ahead, they're in Japan. Prices will go up. More people are making more money. So as you're making more money, they're going to be spending more money on shit they couldn't afford earlier. So prices are going to go up. I'm not saying this as Petty said that prices are going to go up, so I'm going to go out and I'm going to buy $20,000 worth of unlimited Charizards and I'm going to be a millionaire in the next year. No, you're an idiot if you do that. Don't fucking do that. What I'm saying is, if you can time your buying correctly, you stand to make a lot of money if you invest in the proper things. So, first edition base set in the higher grades, I'm not talking 5 or 6s or any shit like that. I'm talking, your 9s and your 10s. That stuff generally is going to be the easiest to retain the value in because, even if you're looking at the pop report saying, there's like 130 Venusaurs, that's a lot. I don't want a Venusaur. 130 PSA 10 first edition Venusaurs is nothing. If you look at the pop reports and, pretty well anything that is high demand item, around 100 copies in a 10 is fucking nothing. If you're looking for something like that, the amount of people that are trying to attain an item like that is a hell of a lot more than 100. Whether or not they can afford it or not is another thing, but we'll get to that later. So, few of the reasons the prices have gone up in the last few months, you had your COVID, everyone going in quarantine isolation, all bored out of their trees. A lot of people started opening up Pokemon packs. They started going through their old collections they had when they were kids. They started looking up prices on eBay and saying, holy shit, this stuff's worth a lot of money. So a lot of people started using it as an investment vehicle, trying to make a few bucks. Then Gary Vee got involved, prices went up even more. After Gary Vee got involved, it was steady So the important thing to remember here is even after, everything tripled in value when Gary Vee got involved, the prices were pretty well steady. They weren't jumping anymore. They weren't nosediving anymore. It was a pretty, what was it, 2, 3, 4 weeks maybe of just steady flatlining of prices. No growth, no decreases. It was a happy market medium. So after that, then Logan Paul got involved and everything went to fucking hell. You had prices going, doubling and tripling in the run of a week. Evolution's booster boxes went from 130 up to like 400 and change. That type of meteoric rise, quote unquote, Joe Rogan or whoever from UFC, that's not sustainable. The prices, after already tripling or quadrupling or quintupling, can't all of a sudden triple or quadruple again. That type of growth isn't sustainable. That's where anyone who was in the know said, oh shit, I'm selling whatever the hell I can now before the prices tank again. And that's where the newcomers to this hobby lost their shirt. Like I said, generally there's a price retraction around Christmas anyways. So that was only expedited and made worse because of how much it gone up right before Black Friday. So I had my money on it going down around the middle of November. I said, first, second week of November, it's going to start tanking. I was off by a week or two, so I think I did pretty good on that. The thing you need to realize now, though, is just because the prices have nosedived doesn't mean you should wash your hands clean of everything to do with Pokemon, because now is actually a really good time to buy. Going into the PWCC block auction for number 1, there's like 3,000 cards up for bidding. Block 2 has like another 1,500 or 2,000 cards. I think Block 2 is a more attractive buying opportunity, in my opinion, because it's going to be right after Christmas. Not so many people are going to have spare money kicking around to throw at things like cardboard. So if you're looking, in my personal opinion, to try and make some money on the 25th anniversary and Olympics if they go ahead next year, buying in the next 2 or 3 weeks probably going to be your best shot at getting a good return on any investment you put in cardboard. Most of my money from Yu-Gi-Oh! Has come from Pokemon investing, quote unquote, for anyone who doesn't know. Outside of like bank loans and stuff like that, all of my money from cardboard has come from buying and selling Pokemon. So take that for what it's worth. Like I said, I don't know what the fuck I'm at. You probably shouldn't be listening to me. If you are, hi, Mom, probably. You're the only one watching. So you really need to keep that in mind. It is risky. Personally, I'm taking the risk. That doesn't mean you should. I don't know what the hell any of your financial predicaments are. But that's my strategy going into the next month. Like I said, first edition base set's always a really good buy in terms of the risk-reward ratio. I try to stick to the 9s and 10s and the hollows. Not saying you can't make money on lower grades. I'm just saying that you're not going to make as much money and there's more risk involved because people tend to not want a dog chewed up card as much as one that looks like it just came off the printing press. So keep that in mind. That's where my head's at going into the next few weeks of Christmas. Been freeing up as much cash flow as I can for basically buying Pokemon to make more money to buy other stuff. So take it for what it's worth. If you got any questions, don't hit me up on Instagram, please. Like I said, I'm too fucking busy to answer at this point. So sorry if I haven't been answering you. Don't really have a lot of time. Other than that, hope you learned something and have a good one.